Introducing Quantum. Emerging from deep within the shadows of Kingdom, the rogue operative Quantum creates opportunity through bringing uncertainty on the battlefield. Forcing caution through his presence, capitalizing on carelessness in the heat of engagements is Quantum's modus operandi. So this is our first look at a fan-made Agent Valorant character design, whatever you want to call it, but Quantum is probably not coming to the game because it is fan-made, so it's not confirmed. I just want to point that out. But today we're going to be going over all the abilities that this artist created, and I just want to say huge shout out to DewyOtter because this is some crazy work and you have a bright future ahead of you, bro. This is one of the highest voted Valorant Reddit posts, so if you want to go drop a follow to DewyOtter on Reddit, go ahead and do that, and you can probably find him in the Valorant Reddit because that thing is crazy. And we're going to show you guys exactly what this looks like. You guys have already seen the agent as a whole, but now let's get into the abilities. For every ability, we have a description, its name, and what it will look like in game. So starting out with our C ability, Paradox. Summon a destructible clone that can be placed in a stationary position or a set to move on a path, stopping once a wall is collided with. And this looks insane. It looks like one of the bots from the shooting range. And if this was added into Valorant, then it would create like some crazy plays, sort of like how Omen has to try to just play weirdly. It would create it that way somewhat. I know that that's not very good at explaining it, but you can really just like scare opponents and just catch them off guard. You can gain intel with it. And this would be really crazy to see added into Valorant. Our next ability is our Q ability, and it's Rift. Open up a breach in space that Quantum can at any time travel back to by pressing Q while the skill is still in use. The rift lasts 20 seconds and can be destroyed. And this ability really reminds me of Wraith from Overwatch and that, or not Overwatch, Apex, and that Overwatch character that I don't remember the name of because I really didn't play that much of Overwatch, but that's besides the point. This is still going to be a crazy ability. If it was added to Valorant, I know it probably won't, but I'm still hoping because this thing is crazy. Just imagine it's sort of like, let's say Phoenix's Run It Back, except you can't die. You have to press Q before you die, so you have to know and judge, and that is just so cool, and it just adds a new element and new style of play to Valorant, which would be so cool if they added. So who knows? We may see it. I don't really know. I'll talk about that later in the video. But moving right along, we have Dimensional Tear. Open up a map and mark 3 beacons on the map with mouse 1 and deploy with mouse 2. Screens deploy between each beacon, blocking vision. Max distance between beacons is 15 meters. And as you guys saw on the screen right now, it's still there. Like, you can do this on Haven and basically block off all of CT, and that would just be insane. And I'm just going to say this now. One of my favorite parts about this whole process of his designs is his Photoshop work and the agent symbols or the ability symbols. Those things look so nice. And I just really appreciate that you put the time in to like make these look so cool, especially for Dimensional Tear. And then tunneling also looks really good. And since we're talking about tunneling, let's go ahead and transition over. That was probably my best transition I've ever made. But you open up a passage between open spaces on a surface, allowing all agents, bullets, and abilities to pass through. Passage lasts 30 seconds. So just imagine this. We're in a grand finals, match 3. TSM is about to win it all. They're playing Sentinels. They're winning 12-11. They get the spike down, or Sentinels got the spike down, and TSM's going to defuse. They think that they're safe, but then a wall just opens up, and then they die, and then we force OT. That would be crazy. One of the craziest plays Valorant will ever see if that ever happens. And if it does, I'm psychic, and we'll get to that if that ever happens, but just imagine how crazy that would be in tournament play. I really hope that this agent is added into the game. This is one of the craziest agent designs I have heard of. Like, Killjoy was cool and all, but Quantum, this agent is just on another level. I can't believe that DewyOtter actually came up with this, and props to you, bro. I hope that Valorant's reaching out to you to discuss adding this to the game, because that would be so cool if you like designed an agent and then it had added into the game. That would be so cool. So once again, drop a follow over to DewyOtter on Reddit. You guys can find him. I'll probably link the post in the description. I'm going to try to. And also, while you're down checking out the description, go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comment section, because I'm really interested to hear your guys' opinion on the agent. Like, what do you think? Should it be added into the game? Do you think it would be too overpowered if it was? Just let me know. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe, but more importantly, follow DewyOtter over on Reddit. Like the video, subscribe with notifications, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.